In this lecture, we'll study about making complex decisions using else if statements. To understand the complex decision making, we'll see a C program to calculate the salary of an employee as per the following table. As we can see in this table, three conditions are given. The first condition is gender, second condition is years of service, and the third condition is qualifications. Based on these three conditions, the salary of an employee will be decided. So as per the table, we have got first four conditions for gender male, and then we have got next four conditions for gender female. Let's start with the program. So here I'm starting my program with a comment, that is C program to calculate the salary of an employee. Then comes the preprocessor directive, that is hash include, using which I'm including standard input output header file. On the next line, we have the main function with return type void. Inside the main function, I have declared one character variable. The name of this variable is gender. On the next line, I have taken three integer variables. The first integer variable will be responsible for storing the value of years of service. Second one will be storing the value of qualifications. And the third one will be storing the value of salary of an employee. Here on the next line, by making use of printf function, we are telling the user to enter the value for gender, years of service, and qualifications. As gender is a character variable, we have considered two values. M is for male and F is for female. Similarly, for qualifications, the two values are 0 if an employee is a graduate, otherwise 1 if an employee is a postgraduate. By making use of scanf function, we are accepting the values for gender, years of service, and qualification. So for gender, we'll be using format string %C, whereas we'll be using %D for years of service and qualifications. Let's try to understand the if-else-if control structure. As it can be seen in the table, the very first condition is gender is male, years of service is greater than equal to 10, and qualifications is postgraduate. When all these three conditions will be true, the salary of an employee will be 15,000. Let's see how have we put it. So inside the if statement, we have put the three conditions. The first condition is gender. Gender is equal to M. M is for male. Logical operator AND. Years of service is greater than equal to 10. Logical operator AND. Qualifications is equal to 1. As it can be seen here, 1 is for postgraduate. As we've already seen the behavior of logical AND operator, when all the conditions will be true, the if statement will return true. So when these three conditions will be true, the salary of an employee will be 15,000. Let's go through the other rows of the table. So for the salary to be 10,000, we have got two different set of conditions. The first set of condition is gender is male, years of service is greater than equal to 10, and qualifications is graduate. And the second set of condition is gender is equal to male, years of service is less than 10, and qualifications is postgraduate. In these two set of conditions, the salary will be 10,000. Let's see how have we put it. So here we are putting both the set of conditions in a common else if statement, and we are separating them by making use of logical or operator. Let's try to understand the first set of conditions. So gender is male, years of service is greater than equal to 10, and qualifications is equal to 0. 0 is for graduate. This is the second row of the table. And the second set of condition is gender is equal to male, years of service is less than 10, and qualifications is equal to 1. 1 is for PG. And this is the third row of the table. As per the behavior of logical OR operator, when either the first set of condition or the second set of condition will be true, the else if statement will return true. And in this case, the salary will be 10,000. Let's go through the fourth row of the table. So the conditions are gender is equal to male, years of service is less than 10, and qualifications is graduate. When these three conditions will be true, the salary of an employee will be 7,000. Here we have put it like this. Inside else if statement, the first condition gender is equal to M. M is for male. Logical AND operator. Years of service is less than 10. Logical AND operator. Qualifications is equal to 0. 0 is for graduate. So when these three conditions will be true, the salary of an employee will be 7,000. The next row is gender is equal to female, years of service is greater than equal to 10, and qualifications is postgraduate. When these three conditions will be true, the salary of an employee will be 12,000. So here for that, I'm using else if statement inside which the very first condition, gender is equal to F is for female. Logical AND operator, years of service is either greater or equal to 10. Logical AND operator, qualifications is equal to 1. 1 is for postgraduate. So when these three conditions will be true, the salary of an employee will be 12,000. The next row is gender is female, years of service is greater than equal to 10. Qualifications is graduate. When these conditions will be true, the salary will be 9,000. So inside else if statement, the first condition gender, which is equal to F is for female. Logical AND operator, years of service is greater than equal to 10. Logical AND operator, qualifications is equal to 0. 0 is for graduate. When these three conditions will be true, salary will be 9,000. The second last condition is gender is female, years of service is less than 10, and qualifications is postgraduate. When these conditions will be true, the salary will be 10,000. So inside else if statement, the first condition is gender, which is equal to F, and years of service less than 10, and qualifications is equal to 1. 1 is for postgraduate. When these three conditions will be true, salary will be 10,000. The last condition is gender is equal to female, years of service is less than 10, and qualifications is graduate. For these three conditions, salary will be 6,000. So here we have taken the last else if statement inside which the first condition, that is gender, which is equal to F is for female, and years of service is less than 10, and qualifications is equal to 0. 0 is for graduate. So when these three conditions will be true, salary will be 6,000. Here on the last statement, by making use of printf function, I'm printing the salary of an employee. %d is a format string. As salary is an integer variable, we're making use of %d here. After completing the program, we need to save it. I've already saved this program with the name complex decision. .c denotes that it's a C program file. We can go to execute option and compile the code first. As we can see here, this program has 0 errors, 0 warnings. We can go back to execute and run the program. So here it is asking me to enter gender, years of service, and qualifications. Let's provide some random values. So here I'm putting M for gender, 15 for years of service, and 0 for qualifications. We can see the output salary of employee is 10,000. Let's try to understand the flow of execution. Inside the if statement, it will check the value of gender. So as per the provided values, the first condition is true. That is gender is equal to M. Years of service is 15. So even the second condition is true. Qualification is 0. Here the qualification is 1. As this condition is false, the if statement will return false, and the statement inside if statement will not get executed. It will come down to the else if statement. This else if statement has two set of conditions, and they are separated by logical OR operator. So it will start with the first set of conditions. As per the provided values, the gender is equal to M. The first condition is true here. Years of service is 15. So 15 is greater than equal to 10. Even the second condition is true. And the qualifications is equal to 0. So here we can see that even this condition is true. As the first set of condition is true, it will not execute the second set of conditions because here we are making use of logical OR operator. So the final result of else if statement will be true, and it will execute the statement inside else if where the salary will be 10,000. This is what we can see here in the output. In a similar way, we can try out the other scenarios by providing different set of values. So this was all about complex decision making using else if statements in C. In the next lecture, we'll learn about conditional or ternary operator in C. If you enjoyed this content, please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, P for Programming. Thank you.